You're watching Ride the Teacups, and today we are making Monte Cristo sandwiches from Disneyland. Woohoo! So here's the deal, guys. Several weeks before this video went live, a different Disneyland blog channel called the Provost Park Pass created a recipe for the Disneyland Monte Cristo sandwiches that you can find in the Blue Bayou and a couple other places in New Orleans Square. That is my favorite thing to eat in the whole park, so we had to make it. But all credit where credit is absolutely due. Make sure that you check out the Provost Park Pass channel. Give them a like, show them some love. They are amazing. Some of my favorite people on the internet that I've never met. Thanks for the recipe, Amanda. Very glad you didn't burn your house down. I'm hoping to have basically the same result. It's a low bar. So in here we've got all of the ingredients that we'll need in order to make everything up. So I've got my sugar, my flour, some baking powder, salt, vanilla, because Amanda puts vanilla in everything on the Provost Park Pass, so why not follow suit, right? Not a bad way to live. My milk, we're going to use some coconut milk. I have some oil and things over there. I've got my bread. I'm using big Texas toast for it. I've got some jam in the fridge, as well as some sliced ham, sliced turkey, and sliced Swiss cheese. And then a little bit of powdered sugar up for the top, hiding back there as well. I ordered all of that, was able to do the pickup out in my car so that I don't actually have to go into the store. If you guys are still quarantined inside, consider that. If not, then, go nuts, because your quarantine's over and mine's not, and I'm jealous. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get some of these dry ingredients measured out and then thrown in together into my mixer so that I can mix everything together. So I'm gonna get First I'm gonna get 2 teaspoons of my baking powder. We'll get a ½ teaspoon of salt. Have 1 cup of flour. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. Yes. No, not with this one, buddy. You can help me with the next one. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. I am incapable of putting a spoonful of sugar. That's why Mary Poppins and I wouldn't get along well together. Medicine never went down. All right, so we're going to start by taking our dry ingredients, mixing them together like. I love this thing, by the way. It's purple. Kacy lets me know it's purple. While that's mixing, it shouldn't take very long. I'm going to put together some of the wet ingredients. Start with 3/4 of a cup of milk. I don't know how dangerous you are, but that's about it for me. A little extra because I did not top it up at the top. Not that brave. You're going to need 1 egg. I'm going to preface this by saying, 1, I am really good at cracking eggs. 2, I'm not going to do a second take in case this blows up. And 3, I hope that I didn't just jinx everything because I'm over my floor instead of over the counter so that you can see it. So here goes. There we go. No shell. Thankfully did not get on my floor. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Alright. Shut that off for the noise. And then the vanilla, just use a tiny, tiny little bit. So don't overdo it. Just a little bit. Did you think I was gonna do that? Oops. Maybe a bit much. Oops. And I'm just going to stir all the wet together. This is not very exciting, so let me save you the trouble. Perfect. Wet's all done. And start adding the wet and the dry. Beautiful. And then we'll start mixing all of these together too. right, so we need to get ready to put this batter all over the sandwich. So I have a container, which happens to be right about the size of the bread. Wish I had one just a little bit bigger, but I mean, you use what you got. All right. I'm so thrilled that I took all the effort to wipe off the edge of my batter beater before basically using it as a shuffle and getting all the batter all over it again. Good job, Steve. What's for dinner? Don't do that, that's actually gross. Now, to go get some meat. All right, so we've got our sliced turkey, sliced ham, sliced Swiss cheese, and our Texas toast bread. Big tip with the bread is to make sure that you have cheese touching the bread and then the meat inside the cheese. Don't put the meat against the bread. So we will, let's double up a little bit on the cheese. That's gonna be a big sandwich. Wash my hands. All right, let's slap these together and start pinning them down. Now that's a very big sandwich. It's gonna have a lot of stuff inside, so we are going to use a set of toothpicks, one in each corner, to keep everything down as we move it all over. All right, I'm also going to want to preheat my stove with some oil for frying to about 340 degrees. On mine, that's just below medium with some extra light olive oil. It may be different for you, so use a thermometer, check it out. All right, now that I've got everything done, I'm gonna throw sandwich inside the batter. And then I'm just trying to get it all around. Hope it doesn't have to be perfect, because it ain't gonna be. All right, I can hear my oil starting to go a little bit, so I'm gonna turn on the fan. It might get a little bit louder in here than usual. Make sure that you're really careful around the oil. It can jump and it hurts. Be careful. It's in. That's exciting. That's gonna take just a couple of minutes, so I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm a little anxious with how this is kind of tilted a little bit. We'll see what happens. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if I can flip it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. A little bit early on both flips. That's okay, I'll just flip them again later. That looks a little better. Try to get the bottom there on the side. Ta-da! All right, looks like the sandwich is basically cooked. I'm gonna throw it on a paper towel in order to let the rest of the oil dry out. That smells so good. All right, so the sandwich has been drying for a little while. I'm gonna top it off with some jam. I am a sucker for the boysenberry jam, so check that out. Or use strawberry, peach, whatever kind of jam it is that you like. And top it with just a tiny bit of powdered sugar. You're supposed to just have the jam off to the side and dip it, but I mean, come on. With my sweet tooth, that's not gonna work. Take out my toothpicks. I am impressed. I actually found all four. This was not a light layer of jam. Oh. She throws some back. Just don't tell anyone. It'll be our secret. All right, so no more dipping in jam. And then a little bit of powdered sugar. We don't own a sift, so I'm gonna cheat. I've just washed my hands. I'm gonna go do it again. Let's go wash my hands again. All right, clean hands. Let's get some sugar. Using literally a pinch. La sandwich de Rico. don't even really know how to cut this. All right, guys, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if this is any good or not. Oh my gosh, we are making these again. It's not even my sandwich, this is my 4-year-old, I can't stop. So there you have it, we have the Monte Cristo sandwich from Disneyland, baked right here at home. It's amazing, you guys need to do this. Like I said, this is a recipe from Provost Park Pass. Go check them out, give them some love, give them some likes and all that. You will enjoy subscribing to their channel and have an absolute blast with them. Thank you so much for watching us, we appreciate it. So we just made our Monte Cristo sandwiches and had them. That is a lot of calories. Oh my God, so worth it. It's so good. But you cheated and had me substitute a few things about yours. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you made me do on your sandwich?
So our 1-year-old has egg and dairy allergies. So we made an egg-free, dairy-free version. I was very skeptical. I did not think it was going to be good, but I did not notice a difference. It turned out amazing. So we just used coconut milk as our milk substitute, unsweetened. You could also use almond milk as well. And then we used chia seeds and water for our egg substitute. And it worked out great.
And then your Monte Cristo sandwich didn't have cheese in it.
Correct.
It wasn't supposed to have cheese in it.
It wasn't supposed to have cheese.
I may have forgotten and put cheese in it.
Thankfully, I asked right before I bit into it, or gave our son some of it as well.
It's actually a great video that we shot. Like literally, she has the sandwich up to her lips and is like, "Oh, did you take out the cheese?" I'm like, "Nope." I'm like,
That's monstrous. All right. No cheese, right, Daddy? Just meat?
Oh, I did put cheese in.
Huh?
I did put Swiss cheese in.
Oh, then I can't.
Oh, no.
oh.
Turns out, Swiss cheese is very easy to remove.
So we pulled
No
out
problem.
We pulled out the cheese. No issues with that. So and your sandwich came out absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
So tell us about the chia seeds and water. If we're substituting one egg, how do you do that?
So I did 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 3 tablespoons of water. The key is to let it sit for 15 minutes. Then it becomes very thick and acts as an egg. Could not tell the difference. Now you do see some seeds, but the more he browned the sandwich, the less you could even see the seeds. But it does not affect the taste at all, in my opinion.
And I'm usually not a big fan of coconut milk and didn't notice at all. So we hope you enjoyed this video.
Please like and subscribe.
And ride the teacups!